Hey skiers, it's Bob with skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2025 ski test. We got a Black Crow's Captis for you today. New graphic for this year, but otherwise the same great energetic twin tip that we've loved for a few years now. This ski really kind of speaks to me because I kind of grew up skiing on twin tips of this width, kind of ever since they were first invented, 25 years ago, something like that. And when this Captis came along, it really was kind of a throwback to that 90 millimeter twin tip. Kind of over the years, I went a little wider and wider. And then when this Captis came about, it was nice to get back to the narrower and a little bit more agile and maneuverable skis that I really kind of fell in love with. Even though I'm not much of a park skier, having that twin tip goes a long way in increasing just the overall fun and playfulness of any given turn and any given day. So extremely well-rounded. It does really well here in Vermont, where we don't get a ton of snow. It snows a lot. It snows a little bit a lot of the time, and that's where this waist width comes in handy, because you're kind of dealing with mixed conditions in terrain, but it's also often pretty firm. So having a 90 millimeter underfoot twin is a whole lot of fun and extremely useful. It is still built with a poplar wood core and fiberglass laminates, and that's about it. There's no real secret sauce here from Black Crow's, just a poplar wood core and some fiberglass for some stiffness. They do keep it pretty much a full sidewall all the way throughout, and the ski's actually pretty bouncy and energetic. It's not too stiff, not too soft, really kind of hits a lot of notes right down the middle, but it's nice to have that full sidewall. Personally, it's also nice to see that this ski goes up to a mid 180s, a 184, which is better for bigger skiers like myself at 6'2". Not a lot of skis in this 90 millimeter twin tip range do go up to that length, so it's nice to kind of be in that proper ski, full sidewall, mid 180s twin tip, 90 millimeter underfoot category. I think that's a great place to be. But it feels very, very average and leaves a whole lot up to the skier to determine what they're going to do with it. It's 1,823 grams on the scale here in the 178. So again, pretty much right in the middle. We get an 18 meter turn radius right in the middle. And it just kind of goes to show that Black Crow's is just really hammering that centrist portion of skier that's looking to do a little bit of everything, regardless of conditions or terrain. Great in the bumps, great in the trees. We get a lot of packed out trees here where it kind of gets moguled up in between the tighter woods. And having something like this is super handy, especially with that twin tip in the tail there, where you can kind of back out of tricky situations. That's kind of one of the main reasons I enjoy skis like this around here, is that, even though I'm not taking off or landing switch in the park or anything like that, it is very helpful to have just from maneuverability and kind of a transportation standpoint, because you can really move around the woods really easily and explore where you're going. But nice positive camber underfoot. They get a lot of energy out of that there. And I would call it average rocker here. So not a lot, not a little, and a nice rounded and evenly tapered tip shape. And that's going to be repeated in the tail as well. So nothing crazy, nice and round, easy to turn, easy to maneuver, but you get a lot of good energy. Black Crow's does a great job at kind of making, kind of an ordinary ski build feel like it's got a little something extra going on. And that's kind of the highlight here with the Captis. No issues if you want to take this in the park and make it a full-time park ski. It does have that energy. It does have that slightly rounded, more modern tapered shape for freestyle and slope style activities. And then obviously that twin tip for any backwards related activities you want to do as well. I think most people are going to use this more as a directional all mountain ski. And in that sense, it does have a nice range, anywhere from an intermediate all the way up to an expert skier who simply prefers something like this. Will get along great with the Captis. No need for any break-in period whatsoever. This is kind of a plug-and-play type of ski where you hop on and go, and you can figure it out in one run. No issues whatsoever. Make sure you check out this Black Crow's Captis here at skiessentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye!